How many how many games are we gonna witness here? Do we have any predictions in chat? How many games, including resets, will this grand finals be? Six games. Okay. Damn. Nico immediately going 6-0. It's gonna be 6-0. We're not seeing Game & Watch to start off. We are seeing Olimar. Not what I was expecting or hoping for, but Min Olimar, here we go. It's the Buzz versus the Buzz. And we will see how the Olimar does. Girth possibly not confident in the Game & Watch matchup with Min, which is fair. Game & Watch is going to have some trouble against Min. That said, I can't see Olimar faring much better, aside from the fact that Olimar is harder to hit, I suppose. Starting off pretty even and pretty slow, which is exactly what Girth needs to do in this situation. You know, don't get overwhelmed by what you just saw. Amity is playing... I wouldn't even say Amity is playing hot. Amity is playing cool. Amity is playing very calm and very relaxed, and you have to take that same energy if you're gonna keep up. And so far, Girth is doing a good job of that. But Amity, you can never count Amity out, as we've seen in this bracket so far. If there's one constant, it is that Amity will find a way to win. From the jaws of defeat, they will clutch victory. So this first stock means nothing. We can't predict anything until the very end of each game. But Girth is doing a good job of making this stock last as long as possible, even if they don't get that much extra credit in terms of percent. If you're staying alive for this long, it's still a mental blow. So 41% isn't all that much, but the fact that it took that long to take that stock might be playing on Amity's mind a little bit. Amity is just keeping the pressure on, though, ignoring the Pikmin that is on them. Because once you get up to kill percents, I mean, any more percent is fine. If I'm not getting hit by a kill move by Olimar, then I just have a Pikmin stuck to me, so who cares? You know, once you're already past 100, then having a Pikmin on you doesn't matter. You may as well just keep going full speed ahead. That seems to be what Amity is aiming to do, and it is working out. Because as much extra percent as Girth has on Amity, Amity can still kill Girth right now. At this point, the game is basically even. A good run-up down smash from Girth, but it's not enough to take the stock, but that down air will be. And now Girth, once again, is gonna try and make the stock last as long as possible, but Amity makes sure that that does not happen again. Even stocks, and Amity gives a little bit of a taunt. They have been feeling themselves throughout this loser's bracket run, and it doesn't seem like anyone is gonna deny them this victory. But we can't speak too soon. This game is still even. Olimar is still Olimar. And while this matchup is a bit too niche for me to really comment on the intricacies of it, it is looking like, if not the matchup, Girth at least knows how to keep this slow and patient enough for them to keep this lead. They have taken the stock first, each stock of this game so far, but Anything can change. You can't predict any of Amity's games. You can't predict what's ever gonna happen when Amity is on the screen, as demonstrated by that Game 1 win. What is the change up here? Does Girth go back to Game & Watch? Do they stick with Olimar? The Olimar was working really well. It's just Amity has that clutch factor, and Girth is gonna choose the next stage, and we are gonna go to whichever stage they select. Might give us an idea of who they plan on going for. FD. I think that Girth is gonna stick with the Olimar, and I don't think there's any reason to change. It was working pretty well. No, Girth has changed to Luigi. They did say in the chat earlier that they would play Luigi against Min Min and Grants. I didn't think that they were being serious. But I don't know any of the characters that Girth has, so... Oh, I think that might be a dead Luigi. No. Does make it back. Amity cannot seal out the edge guard. But this Luigi is not looking as clean as the Olimar and the Game & Watch have. And Amity is continuing to demonstrate that poise that has taken them this far in the tournament. I don't think... Amity just doesn't experience pressure. They have played no way today other than calm. Gonna leave you without commentary for a brief moment.
Hi, baby!
There's a cat.
You're so cute. Hi there.
Sorry, I had to retrieve the cat from outside, and I look back and we are now 3 stocks to 1.
I added to my sketch sheet.
Okay. Okay, I'm watching again. Oh, Luigi combos have started. Girth doesn't seem to know or doesn't seem at least to be getting the 0 to death combos, or the really long strings anyway. But 53% is still an amount. You know, a comeback can still happen here. Luigi can just kill you like that sometimes. Even if you don't know the combos. But that down B on the shield is not going to work out. Oh, and the stage spike nair. That was just a rude way to end it off. You thought Amity went back to stage, and I thought, okay, so they're just gonna ledge trap and let Girth recover, and then they ran off and naired. I wasn't expecting it. I know Girth wasn't expecting it because no tech came out. I customarily do a Thug Finals against the winner of any tournament that I stream. If the winner ends up being Amity, well, that's gonna be a very quick Thug Finals. Because I cannot play against Min Min for the life of me. And Girth does move back to Olimar, which I think is the right decision. I don't think that Luigi had it. But this is definitely looking like it's gonna be a Grand Finals reset unless there is a distinct bit of optimization from Girth. So far it's staying even, much like the first game. But Amity is starting to claw a bit of a lead. And just what do you do when you're at the ledge and your opponent is center stage and you're being pressured by these not even projectiles? You can't reflect them, you can't hit them, they're just pure disjoints. What do? Olimar can throw his Pikmin, but they don't go that far and they don't go fast. You know, I don't think that Girth is keeping this matchup close because Olimar is particularly good against Min Min. I think Girth is just playing this matchup really patiently because this doesn't seem like a very fun matchup for Olimar. And it continues to get less and less fun as Girth loses their first stock. Oof. Amity has just been a demon with covering all of this. Distance Demon, Min Min immediately taking the title right after Byleth was released. Yeah, Amity is just, even losing that stock, still 65% in the bank. You know, it feels like a climb the whole game. Even when the game starts, you're at 0-0 and you still feel like you're already starting out on the back foot. I mean, it is interesting. You start a game of Smash, and you think everyone has equal stage control. Not really, because Min Min is you start the game from the word go. Min Min has control of like 70% of the stage, and most characters can't do anything about it unless they're also Min Min. You know, Min Min just starts in advantage, starts in pressure position. And Amity's been doing a good job of getting momentum and just keeping it, and just keep on building it more and more. All this little chip damage, having this Ram out, you know, but the down air tried to get the spike. That would have been a pretty nasty way to close it out. But maybe this is giving Girth the opportunity to come back. I've seen stranger things. Ugh. Ooh! And I've seen stranger things than... Oh, I've seen stranger things than Olimar living that nair. This comeback could happen. It's almost like God has decided that this needs to be closer than it looks. And now, oh, Girth is just trying to stay just outside of Min Min's reach. The recoveries have been very careful, but that grab into the up throw is enough to take the stock, take the game, get the reset. And we go straight into a Grand Finals reset. A clean 3-0 for Amity to get to this point. You know, I've said it earlier, and I'll say it again. Amity is looking like nothing is going to take this win away from them. Does Girth now go to the Game & Watch? Yes, they do. You know, you've tried the Olimar, it didn't work. You've tried the Luigi, it didn't work. You may as well go for the Game & Watch. This is where we're going to see the best of Girth, I think. This is where Girth, maybe Girth, you know, it could be a mind game. You have multiple characters, you're in Winterside Grand Finals, you choose a secondary. You don't want your opponent to get any information, and maybe you can squeeze out the win. Even if it doesn't work out, now you have played 3 games against Amity's Min, and Amity has not seen your Game & Watch at all yet. So maybe there is logic to the madness. We'll have to wait and see. Does make me think of it does make me think of Super Smash Con's Grand Finals. I definitely thought that Spargo was gonna switch to the Aegis after the reset, but no. Stuck with Cloud, and all of that data that Light gathered managed to come in clutch. Will we now wait? Gonna get a little bit of a lag test, which, yeah, it's a weird time for a lag test in the middle of a grand final set, but that's what we're doing. Yeah, it seems fine. I don't know. It's about what I'm used to from Ultimate Online in general. And I know it's not me, because if it's the same as it always is, and I've never been called for a lag test, then I don't know. This isn't a tournament that requires LAN, and in future that may change. Alright, so we're gonna have rounds. Reset. Amity versus Girth. A DQ from a lag test would have been an odd way for this tournament to end, but fortunately that won't be happening. And we are going to FD. So while the Game & Watch is good, the stage, not so much. Not for Game & Watch. So we'll see. how that works out for Girth. So far, starting out with the 26% string. Amity has been really cleaning up. You know, they sometimes take, you know, a long string at the start of the game. Sometimes they get up to 100% even. And then they still manage to take the stock first. And you're just wondering how. Am I watching, like, is this actually the Buzz spoofing or something? Yeah, Amity is just a good min-min, and the shield pressure, that shield became a skittle. Yeah, Game & Watch, up B out of shield. A transcendent move, an absolutely broken move, but how much does it mean against a character who never has to be anywhere near your shield? So far, Amity taking the first stock, and it seems like it doesn't mean much. Amity doesn't have to touch Game & Watch's shield once. Game & Watch's Girth is going for these aggressive edge guards because they need these aggressive options to take these stocks early, or Amity is going to live forever and make the game a nightmare. That megawatt, it's just so much damage. And the amount of shield pressure, I don't know if Girth could have done anything from drop shield there, and now we're down to one stock for Girth. And a big lead for Amity. It's looking difficult for Girth to come back from this. Nico did predict a 6-0 at first. They changed their answer to 8 games for Grand Finals, but that prediction of 6 could hold true if Girth can't pierce through this wall. It's the second time we've seen that same interaction. Amity staying just out of reach of that up B. And that up smash out of shield. Why does Min Min have that? I don't know. But it contributes to the stock. Megawatt F smash. Taking the kill way early. And despite the questions of might there be a bit of lag, you know, we play out the set and Amity is continuing to win like nothing has changed. Amity has continued to look like the strongest player in this tournament all the way since the start. We had received a heads up from Dragon Beast that Amity was going to be one to watch out for, and it's looking like Amity is living up to that to that tip. We are back on PS2, but I don't know if that really benefits Game & Watch very much. Girth wants more platforms, and Girth wants more verticality and less horizontal space. Like, even if it was a Smashville, I would take Smashville as Game & Watch against Min Min. Most characters, no, never take Min Min to Smashville, but with Game & Watch, I might consider it. Because the horizontal space, Game & Watch is not very good at covering it. At least, he's not very good at breaking through a horizontal wall that Min Min sets up. Oh, and that air dodge getting caught by the Megawatt F smash. Ooh, it was a clever idea to try and catch the tether as it went up, but Amity's patience is off the charts. The calm, the cool, collected gameplay has not changed this entire tournament. Even when we've seen Amity go off the Min Min to play Sora, against Nico. Even though Amity ended up losing that set, that Sora was still, it was still clean, it was still patient. And if Amity wins this, it is a testament to how you need to play patient in this game. You need to strike second. Oh, Girth trying to do the 9, trying to just steal a lead. You know, if I'm not going to win it, if I'm not gonna win off of honesty, I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna cheat. And at this point, you're playing Game & Watch against Min Min. Cheat. You know, just start cheating. Just start using your cheating moves. There's the bacon. The cheating moves have started. Oh, if he committed to that, if he drifted out a little bit more, that could have been death. Oh, and that was definitely supposed to be an F smash, and it came out as F tilt. Still got the stock anyway, with no extra percent taken, so it works out in the end. Oof. Amity's ledge pressure is very difficult to cut through, and they keep it close. But Girth does have a bit of a lead to work with, and they should try and capitalize on it. And they are doing that. Good laser from Amity to get the pressure off. Nair drag down into down smash. I can't say I've seen that one before. That, oof. Imagine if that megawatt hit. Amity has been going for those, anytime somebody is high, Amity has been going for those up-B aggressive edge guards, like every time they have come up, and at some point in this set, maybe that's how this set will be won. There's gonna be some interaction where that up-B, that high edge guard is gonna work out, is gonna result in somebody dying. Oh, and just running up smashing during the lag of the forward air. Just hard committing to that. Amity did not drop a game in losers finals, and they are looking like they're not going to drop a game in grands finals either, unless Girth can finally reverse this momentum. We are going with the same matchup yet again, and we are going to PS2 yet again. This could be the last game of the tournament. Ooh, good back air. But Amity keeps it calm, doesn't panic. Knows that they don't have to tech, so they did not buffer an air dodge. That's always the fear in situations like that. Do I have to tech, or is there not enough knockback? Amity just knows. There has not been... I have not seen a single situation in this tournament so far that Amity has made an unforced error. Good roll, the correct option. Yet again, there's no such thing as an unforced error in Amity's repertoire. Girth just trying to go for the same thing again, but this time Amity's wise to it. Ends up eluding it yet again. Good double jump to get the megawatt into Game & Watch's face. Oof. And those air dodges, it seems like every time there's a neutral interaction where Girth air dodges, they get hit by that megawatt. Amity is just so attentive. And Girth does keep it even, 0 apiece, second stock. Amity just There are times during the match where Amity just stands still and just waits to see what their opponent will do. They just stand under a platform, which is a great place to be against Game & Watch, protected from the forward air dropping down on them. Oof, charging the Megawatt, waiting for a shield drop, or an attempt to parry, but Girth stays patient on that one. And that up B manages to catch Min Min out of the plat drop. The up air could have maybe stolen something, but not enough. Oof. A good job reacting to that spot dodge, getting a hit out of it. Every little bit of... Amity has just been so good at getting these little bits of chip damage. Just reading when figuring out when an opponent's gonna make a mistake. And even if they can't, you know, get a hard punish, they'll still get a little something out of it. But this time it looks like it's Amity's mistake. Girth setting up another ledge trap, but Amity gets them off the scent, and the Megawatt Fair sends Girth hurtling into the stratosphere, and this may be Girth's tournament stock. It's the last stock now. Will this be the last game of the tournament, the last stock of the tournament, or will Girth find a way to continue this set? So far, it's not looking like it's in Girth's favor. Oh, but there's the Nair. Sometimes that's all you need. Doesn't get the jump, but it's not a 9 anyway. Girth is going to look for... Oh my goodness. If that was an SD, it would have been the saddest way to end this. Girth is determined to keep making this a show for as long as possible. Amity gets the grab. Tries to go for the high recovery, but it doesn't happen. Megawatt Nair! That didn't even look like it hit, but I saw it come out, and I said, no, that's gonna be it. And it was. Amity wins it 6-0.